For thousands of years, people around the world deliberately planted this in their gardens. Ancient Greeks sowed it every spring. Roman scholars believed it had protective properties. Some even wore it as an amulet. It was eaten across the Mediterranean, the Middle East, Asia, and the Americas. A plant so common, it appears in written records going back thousands of years. And today, it's classified as one of the most noxious weeds on Earth. Agricultural agencies publish guides on how to kill it. Chemical companies sell products designed to eliminate it. Entire industries profit from its destruction. But here's what makes that strange. Modern science shows this plant is more nutritious than many of the greens sold in stores today. It contains exceptionally high levels of omega-3 fatty acids. It's rich in vitamins A, C, and E. It's loaded with antioxidants and essential minerals, and it grows almost anywhere, without irrigation, fertilizer, or pesticides. So what changed? Archaeological evidence shows this plant wasn't just gathered, it was cultivated. Its seeds appear in ancient settlements across the Mediterranean. Greek texts describe it as a seasonal crop intentionally planted and harvested. It wasn't a fallback food, it was part of everyday life. Across the world, it held the same role. A reliable, nutrient-dense plant that thrived in difficult conditions. In Mexico, it's still cooked today. In Greece, it's added to fresh salads. In parts of Africa, it's grown and sold in markets like any other vegetable. For thousands of years, people knew exactly what it was: food. Then, in the late 20th century, scientists analyzed its nutritional profile. What they found was unexpected. It contains one of the highest concentrations of omega-3 fatty acids ever recorded in a leafy vegetable. It even contains trace amounts of compounds typically found in fish, a land plant producing nutrients usually associated with the ocean. By nearly every measurable standard, it rivals or exceeds the nutritional value of common commercial greens. So again, why isn't it widely sold? Because it doesn't fit the system. This plant spreads easily. It produces massive numbers of seeds. It regrows from fragments. It thrives without human assistance. In traditional systems, those traits made it valuable. In modern agriculture, they make it difficult to control. And control is essential. You can't patent it. You can't standardize it. You can't build dependency around it. It doesn't require fertilizers, pesticides, or specialized equipment. There's no consistent way to monetize it at scale. So instead of being promoted, it was reclassified, not as a crop, but as a weed. Despite decades of eradication efforts, it continues to grow in fields, in cities, in the cracks of sidewalks and parking lots. It persists without permission, without infrastructure, without support. And in some parts of the world, it's still treated the way it always was, as food. So the question isn't just about this plant, it's larger than that. How many other plants have been reclassified, not because they lack value, but because they don't fit modern systems? And how much knowledge has been quietly pushed aside? If this made you look at the world around you differently, subscribe, because there are more stories like this hidden in plain sight.